There's one more of these in here. Back it up so you can see. Right there. Just pull this off of these. Get it out of your way. Move all these wires out of the way. Then remove these bolts. This one, that one, that one, that one, that one. There's one back there. And if you can remove those studs, I'll show you what socket you need in a minute. I would just move this out of the way. Just press on this and pull it. So it doesn't break when you're trying to do all this. Just move it out of the way. I'd move this out of the way too. This bar, because it's going to be in the way. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. T40. I want to drop these. And these are, can't focus. It's an 11mm deep socket. Then I took all of these off, all the nuts and bolts, and so you remove this little bolt that goes right here because it's holding the fuel line to the intake. That's the fuel line. That's weird. So you gotta remove it. Because I got all the bolts, then I'm gonna have to move this intake out of the way. But I have to take all these studs off first. Make it easier. And this little socket right here, it's a 3/16. Use it for the studs. Gotta remove this battery cable so we don't have any power going to the starter. Make sure this wrench doesn't touch any metal when you're doing this, because it'll ground out. You have to remove the air filter box. You unscrew that, and there's a little vacuum line right there, and then there's a mass airflow sensor plug. give you more room to move this out of the way. The starter is down there. The starter is right under there. I don't know. Hopefully it'll record. Well, for this, you press that. Press that in and then pull it. Press it in like that. Goes to the back of the starter. Then you take that bolt off. Yeah. The bolt back there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can shine the light on it. Okay, let's try it again. There it is. To the right of the starter. You can barely see it. But you can use an extension from back here in a electric ratchet would be nice. And then on that other hole there's another bolt. Let me see if I can get it. There it is, but it's coming from behind the transmission wheel housing. The one behind there was a 16 millimeter head. The one for the cable right there is a 1/2 inch or 13 millimeter. And the one on the starter at the bottom is going to be a 16. So you come at it from over here with an extension and a 16 millimeter socket at the end with a ratchet. Electric ratchet would work nice. Put the wire right. Boy. Cable's right in the way. Just gotta wiggle it out of there. There's a hole. Okay. So I got the starter in. Like I said, the starter bolts, mounting bolts are 16 millimeter heads, and the cable one is a half inch or 13. And the this one, you just press on that and pull. It's a quick connect. And then I'm ready to put the intake back on. So before you put the intake back on, feel to make sure all the rubber, these rubber gaskets, didn't fall off. They're still on there all the way to the end. These look okay. You should replace them, but I don't need to replace them. I replaced them not that long ago. So now you just line this back up and put the bolts back on. The intake first. Starter is finished.